Hey everybody, welcome back to Mars. Hope you're having a great day today. We have obviously a food shortage problem. Kind of left the last video with a real hectic food shortage. I've been letting it play on. So far, no deaths, but it's getting very close. We got a couple of Earth-sick colonists, but kind of whatever. Most of the shortage problem is concentrated on these two domes here, and that's because they are kind of the furthest away from a natural food source. We do have this dome, which actually doesn't produce its own food, and so I'm going to kind of fix some of the problems that we have here with like food logistics and stuff, and have local grown stuff. I mean, we need that. So I'm going to have this farm be situated right here, that ranch, and I'm also going to get a ranch kind of going maybe on this side, like over, well, maybe right here. The question is, can we get pipes? Yeah, it looks like that will work. Okay. And then this one just needs one pipe in, like so. And then I think they need power too. Let me just get power cables to run to there, and then also to there. All right, so these guys are gonna have their own food source. Very nice. There's also not a fuel source. So right now, we're kind of like real life right now, where in order to put fuel in certain places, we have to use fuel to bring fuel there. I don't like that. So we're gonna also locally produce our own fuel here too pretty quickly. I'm gonna get amplification on the polymers there. And then this dome is also going down to help with our prison expansion. So these three domes are gonna be all about the prison, basically. Very, very prison-centric domes. Okay, food is popping on some of these ranches. We have been starting, there's their first death. Oh, I was really hoping to avoid that. It's over here. Starving. Oh, it's in this dome. Yeah, so I was trying to avoid that. We need this. We need to make sure that everybody's able to grow their own food. These guys here are going to start growing wheat. They have wheat going in all 4 farms so that they can grow their own locally stuff there. I've also got 2 more security stations going down in this dome because it tells me that I need more operational security stations to deal with crime. There's 53 renegades in here, so got to do that if we can. So we've got that. I'd like a tunnel or a path or whatever going from here, and then also one going here so that these 3 domes all share the same sort of stuff. And then we'll have farms and stuff like that going in here too. All right, Martian Tribune. Let it mellow. Conservation is the name of the game in our domes today as we find ourselves short on water, production, and storage. In the coming days, we urge you to adopt a new philosophy if you haven't already. If it's yellow, let it mellow, blah, blah, blah. We've seen this before. What we haven't seen before is this. The Carbonate Processor. Get it up and running. Yeah, now. Oh, it's beautiful sounding, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. So, we're going to be changing our atmosphere with this. 0.4% per sol. And all it does is basically, well, waste rock. We need to send waste rock here. There's a lot of waste rock around here. Yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. There's a lot of waste rock around here. But we're going to need more concrete, too. We need a more solid, constant resource of concrete. We can only do, basically, we can only liquefy so much of this waste rock before we run out of it, right? And on top of that, now we're going to start using the waste rock here for carbonate processing. So we're going to need more. And there's only so much waste rock I can get. So what I'd like to do is set up back here. And that's going to require a little bit of terraforming. Probably only about this much. I'd like to set up our next wonder. I'm going to drop this down too. That's going to get us some concrete, and then this one can drop down as well. What I'd like to do is get the next wonder going, and that is this guy. Large scale excavation. 27,000 research for this. And I think we'll probably do that after high-powered jets is done, because I would like to start expanding my shuttle capacity as well. It will really improve logistics in the short term. And then, so we're going to keep this as our main, but we're going to have this one queued up right after it. All right, so now our food problem is done. Nobody's starving anymore. They can grow their own damn food over here. But we're going to start running out of seeds if we don't get on seeds as well. So anyway, I think the concrete operation will be right here. And this is just out of reach of drone hubs. So I'm going to also add a new drone hub. And I'm going to do it like right in this area. We'll just drop this one down. They should build this pretty quickly, I would think. It's just a little bit... I don't know if it's too close to the fuel or not. You know what? It's fine. We'll leave this alone. But we're going to accelerate this. That way, also, the drones that are added to this drone hub can also basically just prioritize this. Because this is what I'd like them to do. Prioritize the landscaping. We do have some doing it already, but I think we'll probably put a lake over here off of this pipeline. And then also the concrete, constant concrete, which is great too. Okay, cool. So that's the plan. We're getting started on our atmosphere. If we can get ourselves to a high enough atmosphere ranking, in this case, it would be 50%. Then we never have to worry about those pesky dust storms again. But atmosphere has a interesting effect on us. Something that the other ones don't have. In one hand, this is going to make our solar panels less productive, okay? But it's going to make our wind turbines more productive. The other thing this one does, though, is it introduces new elements to the game that we have to pay attention to. For example, the atmosphere, we will lose some of this. We're going to lose atmosphere. We need to increase, or we need to reestablish and re-increase, whatever you want to call it, the magnetic field of Mars. It's kind of lost a lot of its magnetic field. So we need to also have that going. So that's going to have to happen. Otherwise, we're going to be creating atmosphere, but we're also going to be losing it at the same time. And it's possible to get to a certain point where you are constantly losing more than you are producing, and you'll need to add more. You're going to need to add more production to offset the losses. Or you can just try to offset the losses by taking care of the magnetic shield. So we're going to try to create a magnetic shield as well. The other thing, though, is that this will also introduce toxic rains, which aren't great for outdoor stuff. So we'll have to deal with that eventually as well. Until we get to a certain point. I want to say it's 80%. And then we no longer have to deal with meteor storms end at 80%, sorry. Blue skies come in at 50%, that's great. And then the toxic rains will end at a mixture. So 55% on the temperature, 55% on the atmosphere, and 5% water. If we have that combination, then our toxic rains will end. So we'll want to get that going too. Curiosity's fueled up and ready to go with more rare metals. Do I want to send it? I think I do. Yeah, at least this one. I think we're not going to say... We're going to unload you, Perseverance. We're going to send you on some planetary stuff. But Curiosity, you can go back home. And maybe the Earth-sick colonists will leave with you. Hopefully they do.
Research complete.
High-powered jets is done. So our shuttles can now create even more, right? No, wait, that's the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. I mean, I didn't do the wrong thing. Yeah, so they're going to be able to haul more stuff. It's not the wrong thing. We still need it. It's just not this. I wanted compact hangars, but it's cool. We'll add that to the schedule. Surface bots is good. I think maybe automated storage should be moved up the schedule. Having bigger storage would be nice, actually, right now. And let's go with... Let's queue it up. Let's go large water tank. No, automated storage and large scale excavation. So we'll tackle the two big storage solutions. The reason being is because we now have a wander that constantly produces metal, rare metals, and waste rock. And we're about to have a wander that constantly produces concrete. We're going to need to be able to have storage for all of that stuff. And these tiny little depots are not going to cut it. Over time, they're just not going to cut it. You know what else is not cutting it right now? Our food production. I mean, the ranches are nice when they work, when they pop. And they are just so close, man. Yeah, this one here. This one here, ostrich. Get in there, ostriches. It's time to get your heads chopped off. Come on, single file into the building. Let's go. You know you want to. Look at them go. What sound does an ostrich make? I actually don't know if I've ever heard. It's like a... I mean, it's a bird, so it's going to sound very bird-like. I don't think I've ever actually heard an ostrich. Or I probably have at the zoo or something, but I just don't remember. It's got to be what it is. See, now our shuttles are all reading as low. Low global load. Very good. I guess the increased capacity is helping with that. Yeah, 2 carbonate processors are up and running now. Fantastic. Now, we should probably get at least some dumping site put in, like, over here. And let's say we want at least, like, 80 there. And then we already have some over here. Yep. Let's say we want at least...
We have a food shortage.
65 or 80 or whatever there, too. 75 is fine. Ah, more colonists starving. Food shortage is actually kind of a bitch right now. And it's always in the renegade domes, you know? It's always these stinking renegades. They steal from me, and then they ask for more. Hey, you know, we're dropping on oxygen right now. Interesting. I wasn't aware we were low on production for oxygen, but it appears as though we are. So, we have magnetic filtering. I guess it's not enough. Moxie. Put it in range of the scrubber. Let's say there. And honestly, I probably need one more. Let's put another one right here. Hook that up there, and that one's already going to be hooked up to a pipe. What about another one? How about one over here? I'd like it in the range of a scrubber, though. Yeah, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna get it there. You know, this scrubber is active now. We could put it right here. There's no penalty to putting a Moxie right next to a Vaporator. Also, I saw some of the names for you guys. You guys said, like, the band names for Vaporators. Some of you guys are just hilarious. Like, the types of music. Pretty much every single comment was a different kind of music. It's pretty remarkable. I don't think there was. I have to go back and look again, but I don't think there was a single person I read anyway that was the same. Like, nobody agreed. It was great. Should we do the Lost Child? We should probably go get that poor thing. It's out there all alone. Yeah, let's go get it. We'll send it. Go ahead. Poor thing just wants to be brought in. Let's unload the rare metals, please. We probably need more storage for it. Having this many, we don't have enough storage. I bet we don't. Electronics is being produced over here, so why don't we just, I don't know, put some more storage for it there. And then I think maybe right here too. This way it's way easier to load them when we want to export. We'll just set the rockets that we want to export to be right here. But it's good to have another one too. I think what we might do is just set up an automated trade until we get the space elevator, and then it really is game over. But when we get the space elevator, I don't know where we're going to put it. Might go here. Ideally, you'd want it close to all your production stuff, but I mean, rare metals is being produced right here, so this is pretty close. Wow, you know what? We might be able to upgrade this. We can probably do that. 200 machine parts is achievable. You know? No, let's wait. Because I want to get the concrete, right? Yeah. Large-scale excavation is 25% done. And when this rocket gets back to Earth, we can use the money to outsource and accelerate research into it. And then we'll have lots of concrete. Because that's what we're really struggling with right now. In addition to food, of course. But concrete's where we're really struggling right now. We just need a little bit more time to make that happen. All of our factories should be upgraded. Yeah, factory AI, all that stuff, very good. What about the polymers factories? I think we'll upgrade all of them with factory AI as well. That's going to suck down a lot of machine parts. Oh, you know what also is doing that? All of these carbonate things. We should probably protect them with scrubbers. We can put one right here. And another one. Ooh. Okay. Well, we could put a scrubber in this range here. This would cover the dome. And then when we expand it, we can put another one right next to this. So let's make that a priority. And let's make this one here a priority as well. All right, good. So, new Moxies. Very good on oxygen now. Good. And this one's up and running. Let's add some drones to it. And we're going to just probably wait just a little bit longer for the concrete. It's a nice flat area here. So, in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, maybe we make a lake. I mean, I don't want to invalidate. Oh, wow. What's going on here? Did you not flatten this? Hey, can we have you, like, completely flattened? I want you as flat can be. Which is something I wish my abs were as flat as can be. If you could help me with that, somebody. Some people on Twitch offered to be my personal trainer. I don't know how you're going to do that remotely like this. Actually, that's an interesting thing to think about. If anybody out there is a personal trainer or like service industry like that, how have you adapted with, you know, the whole lockdowns and COVID-19 and stuff? How well have you adapted to that? I assume it's on video now, right? But I just feel like maybe you as a trainer have adapted just fine, but like, how about your clients? Are they sticking to things? Are they able to do it really well? I mean, typically a lot of, especially athletic trainers and stuff, typically you have, oh, I need to make more shuttles. Typically you have a bunch of equipment that you rely on, that your clients rely on and stuff. But that may not be the case because not everybody has like a home gym, right? So I wonder how that's working out for you. I'd be interested to know. Let me know. This apparently doesn't have... What? You don't have a connection? Are you kidding me? How long has this been a thing? Oh my god. Like, really? You can't just connect? Gross. So gross. I need another scrubber to help with the scrubber. We'll just pay the electronics. It's one electronic. We're producing a ton of them. Let's not waste it because how much water's here? Well, I mean, it's gonna be here a while. I think economically it's worth it because this stuff's gonna be set up here a long time. We may even add another one in a pinch. We might add another one. So
We have a food shortage.
let's go ahead and add another one. I'm not gonna prioritize it, but we'll add another one. These guys, once again, no food. Come on, ranches. I've dropped more ranches. We should drop even more, I think. This one's gonna pop later. Again, these guys are producing their own food now. They're just making wheat. Oh, well, this one's alternating with seeds too, I guess. But most of these should be... Oh my gosh, okay, never mind. Most of these apparently are not making wheat. I'm gonna redirect you right away. Potatoes, please. And wheat, please. Security station is destroyed. That's not supposed to happen. Come on. I really don't have enough? There are 50 renegades in this dome. This one has 46. That means there's 100 renegades. Well, yeah, that's what that thing does. It makes like 10% of your population renegade, right? So, yeah. 100 renegade is about the right number. That's why we need this dome running, which I'm not using concrete for these two things now. So let's go ahead and turn this back on. And we'll let the drones actually use the concrete for this now if they want to. All right, well, we'll replace the building. 2 colonists still Earthsick. Which buildings aren't working? It's just the seeds. Yeah, all the seed things are not working. And this isn't working, which is for some reason. Turn it back on. Turn all of them back on. All fuel. All fuel stations, please continue working. And now we don't have a water surplus, which is why we needed this on. But, you know, they can produce more, right? Groundwater can produce more if we need it to. Like a lot more. This one needs amplified. Like, I have enough capacity, if I need to I think, handle like another 15 water or something like that. 15, like a lot more. A lot more than 15 water capacity, so we're good to go. Maybe add a couple more drones here, and we'll add like a couple more here. Maybe like one more. It's low though, like it doesn't need to be done right away. Yeah. Actually, if anything, this one's probably overdone. Let's go into, with that funding, we're gonna outsource. And we'll outsource a couple of times because I really want the concrete now. So I'll outsource a couple of times. And then, did you go on the, not enough medics. We don't have enough medics? Wait, huh? We've only graduated 19 of them. Please train to be a medic. Please train. Get yourself trained. All right, next shift. Yeah. Is there a way to tell? Medics is 0. We have 0 medics. Yes, okay. We're gonna train medics, thanks. That's a strange thing not to have. Ironically, I think they probably all died and we just haven't trained anymore. But I also think that, oh wait, hey, this is done. I also think that maybe I, said births not allowed, and maybe there's no infirmaries in here or anything, so. All right, so the first thing we want to do for now is to get this dome quarantined. It does not accept colonists, okay? Don't use the passages. What we're gonna do is, I'll find it eventually, passage right here. Comes all the way over and lands, let's say here. We're gonna do it over here. I think we do it right here. I almost want to curve in to take up only, because right here, this blocks 2. See how there's those definite large triangles for bigger buildings? If I do this, it blocks 2 of them. To where if I wrap around, like this, for example, let's see if I go like this. And then I wrap like this. Now I'm only blocking the one, and then I can have the one that's supposed to be over here, which is what we're doing right now. We're going to send one from this side, and it's going to come in like this. Yeah. So these 2 passages, they can connect both of the domes, but they only take up the space of one triangle. And that means I can do things like placing a huge apartment building right here. And a security station. Several security stations, apparently. Need so many of these things. Right here. Let's go 1 and 2. Fill the rest of the space with parks. And then we want to spend a lot of time with farms here. We have a food problem, so I'm gonna have, I think, 3 farms minimum. We'll add additional housing, which is gonna take lots of concrete. So, we'll just be ready for that. We're gonna add a grocer in the middle, open air gym over here, and a grocer in the middle. And let's just do 2 grocers. I think that's all we need for this. Really? Is it though? 2 security stations? Is that all we need? Really? Actually, I have my doubts. Let's go even more. That's not even nearly enough. That's probably better. Let's just try to be safe about this, okay? Put a statue right there to really, to really brag about ourselves as they come in. And then this will be our prison domes, in addition to this one, apparently. So lots and lots of renegades, basically. We're going to want to also go ahead and do this. Flaws. Renegade on, idiots on, apply. However, we want to also come in and say that we do not want any children in any of these domes. And I think that's it. Yeah. We will encourage them, specifically those types of colonists, to come and live here. Okay, good. How are we doing, university? 99%. Okay, Jane. Nice stuff. Anyway, we'll keep this on medics, but I do have to really be careful with that, because otherwise every single graduate will be a medic. Actually, speaking of which, there's another college right here. How close are you guys? Okay, let's switch you to medic too. Now we'll really have to pay attention. You are done. Let's increase you. And we should be covering this, so scrubbing. Over here, we've got this one. We're gonna expand that. Now we're scrubbing this dome. We can get another one down here. Maybe scrub this dome. Medium domes are very hard to scrub because they are the perfect size. Like, you have to be very specific with how you place a scrubber on a medium dome. You pretty much need it here. I think you pretty much need it here. The pointy end needs to face the middle. But I'm not sure that's enough. I'd love it to be here, but it looks like it's going to have to be there. And if I can get it to line up somewhere where it's going to be more useful, potentially here. We can scrub this. It's going to have to be like this. Damn, I would really like it to just be... It doesn't quite line up where I need it. Like, it'd really be nice to go there, but it can't reach there. I think the ideal spot is right where that pathway is. So we'll go over here on this side instead. We're going to try it on this side. I'm not sure that's good enough, but I will say that this scrubber does not cover this. So, But if I want to cover this dome and save those two polymers, I need this properly positioned. And in the long game, right, in the grand scheme of things, these two scrubbers are going to be doing things that are great for us anyway. They're going to be scrubbing things and saving each other back and forth. I'm going to have a third one that scrubs the... Actually, I might be able to... If I position this just right, I bet you can scrub this and this. But this is more important. I want to say I can go here with it. We're going to try that out. See if this can get both of these. I don't think so, but... Well, it's... I guess we can check it, right? We just say... We just go like this. We can say, okay, your range is... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think you're going to hit the middle there. You need to be over more in order to hit the middle there. I'm going to put you here just to make sure we get this, because I want this scrubbed more than anything. So we'll probably just not have this one being covered. That seems bad. There's got to be a better way to do this. And maybe we just let the polymers go. I think we probably will just let the polymers be. This says it's accepting colonists now. Why? Because there's a place to live? Did I tell you you could do this? Whatever. You can use passages now. There are farms here, so we want you to work them. And we're going to have you doing wheat at first. This is yet another renegade dome. All right, sweet. 4% atmosphere. 89% on the large-scale excavation. I got to build that. I need a ton of machine parts to do that, which is why I'm banking them up right now. And I'm going to have those machine parts sent over here. Let's have them sent like right here. I want this machine parts depot to have 180 in it. So fill this up, please. And what else can we do? How many does it take to build that? Oh, it's only 200. Oh, nice. And then the metals. Okay, cool. Never mind. We're good. We have a lot then. I think we have so much, actually, in fact, that I can build another carbonate processor. So I think I will. Let's build another... Where is it? Right here. Carbonate processor. And we can build it. Well, I kind of didn't want to build it right here, but we could. Maybe over here. It doesn't take staff, right? So they can't ruin it. So carbonate processor could just go right here next to this. 2 of them. Man, would I like to put it right here, though? Like right in with this whole scrubbing thing, you know? Yeah, that'll cover the middle. It might have. That might have gotten the middle on 1 tile over, but not 2. And I think I needed 2 over in order to get this one over here, so I didn't build that. Maybe we flatten this and we put the other carbonate processor here, so they're both covered by this. And then it's also really close to the mole hole, so it's going to have constant... Oh, that's the thing I can do. I can do the mole hole mine expansion instead. Lots of options. I like lots of options. Let's make this smaller, and we're just going to want to level this ground out a little bit. Let's make this about like, say, that. Ranch is popping food out. Very nice. We have 1,000 food. We are very good on food now. Good. Very good on food. Let's keep it good on food, huh? We'll swap between potatoes here and seed crops. Potatoes and seed crops. This one over here can do wheat and seed crops. And this one over here can do wheat and seed crops. So they'll alternate. Large-scale excavation being done means... Look at all those beautiful machine parts ready to go. It means we can now lay in this, the excavator. This constant, never-ending stream of concrete. Oh boy, won't it be great? And we'll put this, I guess, how about we put it over here, actually, so we can have a lake near it. Are you in range? Well, of course you are. I put this here, so of course you are. This is now heavy workload, so let's give it a bunch more drones, reskin it to be that cool design that I like so much, and then we'll go ahead and build this sucker, huh? Now, in order to connect it to power, we're going to have to go about like that. And then from there, we can now build a lake over here if we want to. This is kind of like a hill, though. It's not very flat, which is weird that you need a flat surface to make a lake, since you're going to be making it into a not flat surface anyway. But it is what it is. So I think we'll make a lake right over here next to this. Let's go ahead and see about getting a little bit more terraforming going. And we want it to be level with... probably level with this, yeah. We'll just kind of go about like this with it. Like that. And just kind of paint this. And good. All right, so they'll get to work on that too. This is going to have a lot of things to do. We're just going to give it a bunch of prefabs. It's got lots of drones now. Rocket landing site. Hello. Welcome back. I didn't even know you left because I did this. Oh no. I did it. I did it, guys. I did the thing. I don't think it was actually that big of a deal. We have 5 medics exactly. It's like I did it intentionally, but I didn't. But I got perfect medic number. Okay, perfect, I say. Perfect. All right. Let's put another carbonate processor in on this too. So we're going to start getting an atmosphere. Working our way towards getting a blue sky for Mars. This has got to fit. Come on. I flattened this. Oh, why not? Uneven terrain. Wait a minute. What do you mean, uneven terrain? This should be flat. Be flat as flat can be. There it goes. Now it's flat. I saw that go down. It's here. Come on now. There it is. Is that is it close enough though? No, I need it here. Why you no flattened terrain? Why you not be flat? Huh? What's the deal? Come on. Help me out. Help me out here. Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Put this like this. Very good. Put this like that to give it some redundancy. And to protect our investment, we're dropping down a laser right here. Okay, good. Foreigner in a foreign land. What's up? The medical team returned with a perfectly healthy boy, about 11 years old. DNA research confirmed he is 100% human and even revealed his origin. It is very probable he was conceived on the board of an early exploration rocket. On the board of an early exploration rocket, which was considered destroyed and the crew was missing. It is still a mystery how this boy survived on Mars without any protection. He doesn't speak any human language and only smiles and looks around with wide, gleaming eyes. He doesn't seem to have ever met other humans before, so we'll need to teach him everything about our culture before we can ask him any questions. So we can let him have a normal childhood, treat him as any other Martian kid, or we can send him to Earth and let our sponsor handle this and get 3,000 research. Ooh. Gain information using hypnosis and other scientific methods. Child may be traumatized. I don't know. What do you just let him grow up? 3,000 research is a lot, though. I mean, that actually gets us 2 complete. That gets me automated storage and the big water tanks, like right now. But in hindsight, though, I think 3,000 research is not a lot. We're getting more than that per soul, so let's just let him grow up. Little Mike is an exceptional child. He has trouble understanding basic concepts of money, parenting, or death. He perceives the encyclopedia as a work of fiction, and nothing can persuade him the knowledge it provides is based on scientific facts. There is much to be expected from such a kid when he grows up. Oh, good. Foreigner in a foreign land, what's up? Mike, apparently he's already grown up, see that? Mike, the person who has been found as a child roaming the Mars surface without any protective equipment, has grown into a young man. They grow up so fast, don't they? He has learned several languages, but he still claims he lacks the words needed to explain how he survived. What is his connection with some of the old ones he mentions every once in a while? Some say he has been raised by aliens, but he disagrees. All the questions, he says, can be answered only in the tongue of the old ones, as the language shapes the thoughts, and the thought can change space and time. Eventually, Mike decided that the humankind is hopelessly confused and unhappy, and he tried to establish a new religion which would change the very human nature by teaching the language of the old ones. His cult, which promotes social libertarianism and some non-mainstream family structures, quickly gained followers in our colony. Needless to say, these ideas put pressure on our community. Some of our colonists became religious. Well, we're all religious anyway, aren't we? Mike means only good. Let him do whatever he deems necessary. Many religious colonists lose morale. A few become saints. Or the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Banish Mike and keep the peace. Mike is sent to Earth. Some security officers gain morale. I don't like this. Losing morale is not a big deal. Gaining saints might be kind of cool in our colony, so I'm gonna go with that. All right, so, oh my God, that escalated very quickly indeed. With your permission, Mike establishes the Church of Two Worlds as an official religion. The Old One's language really provides some unexplored psychokinetic abilities, and even though modern science can't explain them, Mike and his people use our powers to help our community. However, this introduces immense social tension within our colony. Some insist that he and his people should be burned as witches, and others fiercely support him. One day, a mob of angry and confused people attacks him at his house, and Mike dies as a martyr. Strangely, the shock of what's done makes everybody sober down, and the peace is finally restored. So Mike is dead. That's great. 25% of religious colonists are losing 40 morale for 20 souls. Only for 20 souls, though. And 2 more colonists have become saints. Okay, now. You have 2 saints. They should help calm people down. But I actually forgot what saints do. So it'd be nice to find one of these saints. And the chances of me finding one of these saints by just clicking random people is pretty low. Is this Mike? Mike Martian. He's still dressed as a kid. The character model is still a child. Ugh, that sucks. Saint, here it is. Raises the morale of all religious people in the dome. Benefits stack with each additional saint. So that's good. We wanted that. Unfortunately, Mike has perished.
Research complete.
Rest in peace, Mike. Automated storage is done. Something we really, really needed. I like that. We're going to go ahead and get a concrete storage put in right over here, since this is where that is. This is where the concrete's going to be happening. So we're going to put it like right about here. And then I think what we can also do is let's get a big O storage facility set up for rare metals. We can put those. Yeah, I don't want this in range of these. Well, it's not in range of those. That's the important thing. So we go here with it, I guess. And then the other one can be for metals. And then I think the last one can be for... We do it for concrete? We're doing all the liquefaction stuff here. Or liquefaction, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's all the same thing. I think we'll try that. It's all in range of scrubbers too. Very good. This one, I think this one is in range. I don't remember if these things need maintenance. I think they do, right? We'll find out once we leave. Perseverance is here again, and I think it wants to go on a planetary anomaly. Project Savannah. Seems like a really interesting thing. New technologies, not really that useful. We could do this. We could do this. We could do this too. Very easy to do this, actually. Another 300 per soul. I almost feel like why not at this point, right? Yeah, why not? Let's go. I mean, we got all the materials necessary to do that, so send it. Let's have it done. The metals. We should need metals storage. Let's do a metals depot right here. We can actually take this down now. We don't need as many in there. Yeah, we don't need that many in here now. Well, okay. Let's 100 and how much does it need? 200 total. Okay. We'll just keep like 90 in here then. As they take them, the shuttles will do their thing. Oh, right. These things need power. I forgot. And they do take maintenance. Yeah. There's machine part maintenance to them. Okay. So we're going to...
Complete.
I was thinking that was the case. That's why I wanted to put them in range of the scrubbers. Power to here. And over here, we're going to do power. Hook these up to power there. And also here. And then they're going to get scrubbed. And then...
Crop failure reported.
We can go into... No food harvested. You guys suck. You guys are really bad at your job. I mean, maybe if you weren't renegades with no hope in your lives, you know, maybe if you weren't a bunch of idiots working the farms. Do we need more security? My God, how many do we need? Holy cow. Make sure the security stations are the top priority. Oh, I just did it camp-wide. You know what? That's okay. Well, we can lower priority in the other domes. Actually, how many renegades are here now? We don't have any renegades in here. We could reduce this. We can take care of that security station. And I think in this area, perhaps we... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, that sucks. That misclick sucks. I clicked here instead of here. So instead of making a heavy workload, I like literally canceled the shift. That's not at all what I wanted to do. But it looks like the animals didn't die. As long as you do it really quick, I guess it's fine. I suppose. So we could do some other stuff in this one. But I think mega storage is going to be next. And then what we really need is... wait, what is this? Oh, that. I need these things to have amplify upgrade too, which would be nice. I'm looking for this though. No. This magnetic field generator. Let's get that on the schedule. I want to do also bushes and stuff. Let's get that on there too. And then outdoor farms, open farms as well. Let's go with that. Okay, this has been a decently productive video, I gotta say. We've done a lot of things. We started our excavator. That's just all the concrete we'll ever need forever. We have more than enough food, although we started with a food crisis. We've solved that. We have just barely enough power. We actually need more power. Thankfully, I have so many electronics and polymers that I can easily start a Stirling generator farm wherever I want. And it's going to be right here. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All like this. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why placing your Stirling generators inside a dome is not the way to do it. This is the reason why you don't. Because you can do this. And is it a lot of materials? Of course it is. Is it a lot of power? You bet your ass it is. And it's very, very good. You can just do this, and then you put a scrubber right in the center of them. Yep, and we can make this as big as we want, but we don't need to. This is more than enough. And we just say, okay, look, giant farm of these things. You just place them all up in here. No big deal. They can't be damaged by anybody. And the really cool part is it's like 20 power each. And they'll never go bad. They'll never tell you no. There we go. You can go one more row over here. I'd rather stay away from... Nah, it's probably all right. Yeah, it's good. It's good. We can do one more. One more row right here. All right, that will eat away all of our polymers, all of our electronics, and all of our power worries forever. There you go. That's our little Stirling generator farm inside a scrubber range, scrubbing them so you never have to maintain them. Something you cannot do when you put them in a dome. I will leave the video here. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. Like the video. If you like it, you can subscribe if you haven't already. I really hope you do. The overwhelming majority of people who watch this channel are not subscribed, and I'm just imagining what life would be like if I could, you know, maybe go to brands or other game developers, bigger studios, and be like, look, this is how many subs I have. My coverage is worth something. Man, that'd be sweet. And, you know, they look at things like video views per video, but they look at subs, I think, a lot more, even though it means a lot less, to be honest. But it is what it is. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.